Hi guys and welcome, my name is Jude and today I'm here to do a movie review for Everything, which I didn't like. So yeah, just know that it's not going to be the most uplifting, positive review out there because I did not like it. So I'm going to talk about that, about why, and well, yeah, let's get right to it. So, I need to start by saying that Amanda Stenberg, I hope I didn't butcher her name, but Amanda, it's by far the most attractive person I have seen ever. I was watching her yesterday at the movie theater and I was like, I'm not trying to be like all creepy and be like, oh my god, sexual awakening, but sexual awakening. Jesus. She is so beautiful. And I went with one of my friends from work and we were both like, damn. Like, I can't even. She looks so gorgeous every single time. Of course, every single time you watch her, she's gorgeous. But particularly in that film, I was just like in awe at her beauty. And of course, she acted also beautifully, but oh my god, you just need, I mean, if I'm going to send you to watch that movie, it's going to be because of Amanda. She's... Okay, now that that's out of the way, she's so beautiful, the most beautiful human being I have ever seen before. I think she should play Winter on the Lunar Chronicles series. That's how beautiful I think she is. I am getting sidetracked, I'm sorry, but the movie. I have not read the book. You must know this beforehand. I haven't read the book. I have it, but I haven't read it. I will read it, of course. Yes, I will, because I'm intrigued as to some aspects. But overall, the movie, I didn't like it. I liked the premise. I liked how it looked. I thought it was going to be like amazing. I saw the trailer. The color in the film is beautiful, and her and the guy, her love interest, I don't know his name, they do have chemistry and they were pretty cute. But apart from that, everything in the movie just failed greatly. From the moment it starts, it's the most ridiculous insta-love I had ever seen. I mean, I was expecting the movie to be cheesy. Like, when you see the poster and you kind of see the trailer, you figure it's going to be cheesy, but damn. It was awkward at best, and everyone at the movie theater was just like, what? It was so funny because we were all just reacting to it together, and you could just see people like, it was just this insta-love that was insane, and then you sort of get the time is passing, but it's kind of hard to tell, and I think that came from the direction and the editing point of view, because also the editing was kind of sloppily done, and there were certain things that I was like, wait, is this from the same day? Is this from the next day? I don't know what's happening. And truly, I think that the whole film was a big problem in editing, particularly, not so much in the cinematography direction kind of thing. I mean, yeah, the director had something to do with it, but I think that the editing was where it went down. Because as far as what I was seeing on screen, it was good, but the way that it was just placed and how it was being cut and the sequence, how they were being put together, they were just weird, and I wasn't down for it at all. Starting with the insta-love, which was really weird and awkward, and when they first meet, you're not feeling that anxiousness of their first actual meeting, because I'm guessing that if you're watching this, you kind of know what the story is about. It's about this girl that's allergic to like everything, and she kind of falls in love with her neighbor, and they kind of want to meet, but they can't because she's allergic to everything, and she's like inside this house that's like super protected. And when they finally like get to be in the same room together, it's kind of like, meh, whatever. And I wasn't down for it. Like, I wasn't really wanting her to be with him. I just wanted her to be free because she was just so amazing. Oh my god, that character was played beautifully. Amanda was literally the only thing that saved that movie. I'm just saying. I mean, the cinematography was beautiful, the colors, the sets. But apart from that, she's the only thing that made it worthwhile. But the romance just kind of flopped, and apart from that, there was just so many things that didn't make sense. Like, at one point she's buying all of these things, and she buys plane tickets, and just a bunch of weird stuff is going on, and I'm like, where is she getting the money for that? And then they tried to sort of like answer that by saying that she got credit cards, and that credit cards are surprisingly easy to get, but I was like, no, they're not. Like, you eventually gotta pay for a credit card or you go to jail. Like, getting my credit card was not that easy, let me just tell you that. So how did she got her line of credit to pay for all that stuff? I don't know. Did she ever pay it? It made no sense. It made no sense. And then this you can see it in the trailer if you watch the trailer. If you don't know anything about the movie, then you can mute for now. I will make a signal when you can come back, like this will be the signal. But yeah, I'm guessing that you already muted it if you don't want to listen to it. But she travels somewhere. You can see that in the trailer because she's on the beach. But when she travels, she just makes it like so spontaneously, and so does the guy. And I was like, how? I can't just leave everything, take off and do shit. Like, I mean, she could do it because she didn't have much to do, but like the guy, he just like didn't give no fucks and he just went with her. And I was like, oh my god, spontaneous teenage revelry. But I was like, you can come back now, that spoiler is over. And then you sort of get that the father of the guy, the love interest guy, that his dad is kind of an asshole, but I didn't get why. Like, you kind of see that there's trouble, but I was like, nah. I didn't care for the guy. I didn't care about any of the characters apart from Amanda. That was it. And then the ending. The ending. Jesus, man. I'm not gonna say what the ending was, but I'm guessing you already know. But no! No! Like, it's this kind of plot twist that just made no sense. I didn't see it coming at all, but it wasn't like an Inception kind of ending where you're like, whoa, that was so cool, man. I didn't see that coming. It was the kind of ending where you're like, this makes no sense. I was so ready to cry my eyes out with everything. And all I did was just have a permanent what the fuck face. And everyone in the movie theater was just like, is that happen? Is it actually happen? Is that the ending? And instead of feeling sort of like sorry for her, which is what I guess you were to feel, we just felt, like me and my friend, we just felt like disgusted by the ending. It was like, oh, that's so not cool, bruh, no. And also, why did she shave? Like, if she had no contact with the outside world and wasn't really so tied up to society standards, why did she shave? She was so shaved, like fully shaved. But I can let that one go because of Hollywood. But apart from that, like, what? Like, maybe some of these questions are answered in the book, but for a movie should be able to stand alone without you having to read the book. And without reading the book, I can tell you, my friend can tell you, and I'm guessing the rest of the people in the movie theater can tell you that the movie did a poor job at explaining itself. There were so many things that didn't make sense, and it was just sloppy editing and sloppy acting on behalf of everyone other than Amanda. Amanda. She has an L in between the D and the A, and it's hard to pronounce. So yeah, I didn't like it. I will read the book because I am intrigued and I want to like it, so I'm gonna do that. But the movie was just bad. And if you like the book, I'm not trying to offend you at all, but as I said, it didn't make sense. Maybe if you read the book, it makes a lot more sense, and it's more of a movie made for the fan base, which would make also no sense because movies are not meant for the people that read them only. And it also did very little to make me want to read it, because I'm not like dying to read it. I want to read it because I want to know what the hell went wrong. Because I know that it was such a popular book around the bookish community, BookTube, Goodreads, everything, so I want to know what's up with that. But I would have definitely wanted to like it more than I did. And I didn't. And it's kind of like, I feel that it was sort of set up to be the next The Fault in Our Stars, and it just failed at that. I thought I was going to feel so much at the end of it, and that it would have so much emotion building up inside me that I would want to burst out crying and laughing and feel all the things. And I felt just like one. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. If you let me know if you watched it, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you read the book, what did you think of the book, and in comparison to the movie, how do they compare? And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!